Okay. That's the straight edge there. Let's get that right. Oh, shit. All right. Let me see. If I right here. Oh, not all the way back. Right to the corner. Okay. I still got to cut. All right. Come on, man. Okay, there you go. There you go. So just out and blow this out anyway. So let's go ahead. There you go. what I need to curve in. Let's see what we got. And I need it right on that guard right there. Go no further. That's the end plate. Alright. And so we gotta get these sanded down a millimeter on each side. Okay. That's what it's gonna look for. Let's go ahead and get that bopped out. Okay, we can get that pretty quick. Let's do it. Damn. I just gotta get it over a little more curl on it. Hopefully the other side. Is that the other side? No, that side's cut too, so it was scrap wood. Okay. No. You see? At the bowing end, yeah. Okay, so a little more. All right. Make sure, yeah. Get out of here, man. Dumb little bugs, man. They're like the parasites that created them. Little goofy asses. Get to be annoying, though. Seriously, they get to be annoying. Not to the point where it drives me. I'm just saying, it's like no purpose. They serve no purpose whatsoever. Let's go ahead and let me see. Oh, shit, I might as well be using satin, silk. Shit, I didn't know it was down like that. I must have been force sanding. Oh, man. Shit. Let's get 60 grit. You need too strong. Yeah, that's a bit. The 60 coarse, 60 grit. You up here to sweep this out, paint. Let's get this done pretty quick. All right, make sure. Yeah, let's do this side. some more with the other side, but it's squeezing pretty tight. I gotta get that 2x4. Get close to very close. We needed to, hold on. That spot right there. Then. Alright. It's got a little shape to it too. That's the reason why I chose it. So we got about, it's about a millimeter on each side. And it should just slide right up. We don't want it to be loose. I mean, I could tap it in, which would be fine with the hammer, but I don't want it to come off on the bottom. That's the reason why I use the nail gun, to see where it's going to be at when I finally set it. And beat it into place, kind of. Right there. There we go. That's where it needs to be at. Okay. And then we got to cut. I think it's right. Oh, dang it. I know it's like, but it's got to be even across. I can't just throw it up there. And then, so we can sand a little more off then. We'll go ahead and get this lined up, get that cut off, and it'll be ready to be placed. And we can install it, get the foam and everything. So let's get a little more off. It's right on the edge. You see it's grabbing. Also because of the prime. Prime is a little thick too, so. There we go. So let's say, let's get this a little bit, just a little bit. Hold it straight. There we go. See it better. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna get right where it needs to be at. Alright. Right? Yeah. That's good. Alright. Well, this nut will come all the way up. Alright. Alright. Okay. my second green tea. It's supposed to be my third. I'm not big with uppers and caffeine and shit, so. Excuse me. Kind of tight because I really want to keep everything kind of right here so I can take it out and get it out the way if need be. Well, when I blow everything, I won't need to, but I got to go up here and sweep all that out so we can paint that out. All right, I got to get that backing on because I got to straighten the front up a little more, and I got to paint this as well and down here. Excuse me. So I'm still working on some decisions whether I'm gonna make them or not, and I guess we'll chat about it a little bit, but it's not no gravy one. Like I said, I have no secrets. I'm not sick like everybody else. I don't have to run around with them, and if something I don't remember and somebody reminds me, I'm like, okay, yeah, whoop the fucking do. Usually people worry about your secrets are the ones that have bigger secrets, so always remember that. I have real ones that they think you know nothing about, per se. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's where I have to do a reinforcement. It's on the other side too. It's just a little bit. But that right there is just perfect. It's fine. Because I'm going to put insulation right behind this. Even though the window to the truck is there, I was thinking about, could I cut it out? There's possibility. Let's see when I cross that. Because still going to have to get a board on the back. Now, it's not that I need insulation right there. It's going to be more than enough here. Insulation. I'm going to build a draw right here. Okay? I'm going to build a draw to put it right here to carry a number of other things as well. All right? So, this right here gets a goodie. Gets a good one, but a good one. Fuck it. You gotta be careful of the angle. It can chip the wood. And even though it might not be going all the way through, I gotta put trimming here before I put up the next board. So it's like a little small thing of trimming. It's like vinyl. It's for water. Even though I'm gonna use foam and stuff around it, it's still I'm still gonna do a little extra. It's not really a no weight. It's ounces, mere ounces, but by what I've looked at. All right. So when that final's put on the back, it's going to be a screw right here and a screw right here. Filling right here, foam in front of this. All that shaved out, you know what I'm saying? And then there's going to be a rubber right here. You know what I'm saying? With the thumb, the copper, what you call it? Right here, rubber. Once I get all this filled in and everything and get it puttied in. Yeah, like that. And paint it. Because I wanted to put a foam thing where I could take a little foam thing and have it sit here and then take it and put it away, but that would be eons down the road. I'm not thinking about nothing like that. I mean, the thought was there, if you get what I'm saying. All right? Oh boy. I should go put on my little light ass sneakers. Cause this is 3/8. This is not it can hold me, right? But I'm not gonna sit here. Even though it's got 4-inch screws up into the what's called and all that. I'm not going to sit up here to walk on it to destroy it by accident or accidentally with intention to see how. I mean, I stepped on it, so don't get it twisted. And even then, it was creak, 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 creak. Now I can walk on it, but I'm not going to. All right. It's trust me. With the other one up here, I'll run around, jump, do back semis, all that. But I'm not gonna do that because of how it's and it's in there strong, but it's just not. You know what I'm saying? So sweep this out, roll out the mold paint. All right. Let's see. It's really the only thing in here that blows right down here. You know what I mean? Well, this thing is standing the test of time, but I got to be careful on it because I don't have I'm supposed to. Some of that wood you see right there, well, right here, I'm supposed to, besides for the thing, some of that is to make a little, what you call it? Around, you know what I'm talking about? I just ain't done it. I'm literally walking on half an inch of plywood, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And not a smart thing, okay? No, it's not gonna blow up top. Getting hot. Just a light little stir. You don't have to beat it. You don't have to go crazy on it. Gets everything right where it needs to be at to do what is required of it to do. So, yeah. Yeah. That part. Now, I didn't wash the brush out because it was bad enough that, you know, I had to rinse out the other stuff. So, I'm going to have to let it get up, y'all souped up. And it's better to be able to rinse it out so it's just still wet. Hey, honey, how you doing, baby? I don't have nothing for you, okay? All right. I didn't put nothing up because, you know, you and I know. That's all that matters. Okay. Hey, these are hard to walk on that thing and do the balance troop, but I can hang over and get it done. So, yeah, I'm going to paint something from the front, but I really want to... Hi. What you doing? It's the hummingbird, my little buddy there. You want some sugar water? Oh, shit. Let me see if I can... Oh, you gotta make it real sweet for you too. Right there. Son of a little bit. God damn. Boy, I tell you, boy, I swear for God, I just don't share everything with everybody, but son of a bitch. Come on, baby. You supposed to have that. I forgot. Jesus Christ. Right. It's coming. 4% honey. A little bit of warm water. So this is cold. And it'll actually not. Okay. All right. Yeah, this shit's about to be a thing of the past. All right, and get a little bit of that hot water. There we go. And let's stir that around. Stir that around. Oh Lord have mercy. You think you zooming around now? Hopefully them flying bugs don't come before you do. Now, I'm not gonna be holding it, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here you go, baby. It's right here. Get to it before the ant get to it. That's the motherfucker I think I'm looking at. Oh, prissy ass hummingbird. I can't tell if it's male or female either. So, damn thing too goddamn fast. It's fast. Still, but for the most part, all right. Okay. No, nothing to say, man. Y'all see all the craziness going on. I don't want to reiterate on all that foolishness. Yeah. I share people's videos and stuff, but that's about, you know. Because I really don't care. Even though you hear me talk about it, I get all dramified. And all, yeah, man, I don't really care about a lot of things, y'all. Because I start caring when I see everybody else caring. Being honest, a lot of y'all are very a lot of you are very subjective, and I think some people have the constitute, you know, the drive, right? But the will is not there. And I don't know why. I guess in the youth, we always think when we're young, right? By the definition of what young is. And I'll use it for you guys. Everybody thinks they could tell anybody anything and they're supposed to listen. Y'all can't tell me anything, man. I talk to y'all all the time. You could never tell me anything and I'll be like, yeah. No, man. Hell no. I don't believe your ass half the time when y'all saying something. Not out of hate. Just saying, for real. I don't believe y'all half the time when y'all talking shit. Even when y'all give me a yes sir and all that other shit. It's meaningless. And I think that's what's hard on a lot of folk. But you gotta change directory. Alright? You gotta be honest with your goddamn self. You gotta be honest with me. Alright? Because I know there's a whole lot of lying going on, so it is what it is. And when I say lying, I'm talking about to one's soul and heart. And it better not be no nigga looking at my ass, something wrong with you motherfuckers. You better get that shit fixed. You hear me? You come around me with it, I'm gonna fucking fix you for sure. And you're gonna hate me. You're gonna be like, that motherfucker. Something ain't right with him. You see what it is? No, it ain't gonna be a conversation piece. I'm not up here to do Choi Lee Foot and goddamn Plum Blossoms, Kung Fu and shit, alright? So, all that balance and all, this shit can fall. This shit it can still fall, motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. Oh, I'm cool with it. Shit. If it falls, I'm just gonna, you know, have to do my thing. Let my body do what it do. Get up and go, ooh, ow, okay. And fix it. Yeah, turn around. I don't want to risk people with homophobia, homeo, whatever the fuck shit that's called. I don't want y'all to be allowed to more than hurt your goddamn feelings. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They're raising a whole army to think that it's all right for a man to go on their backside with fake Roman, Greek wrestling, men having sex bullshit, all made up bullshit. But this is what they do. And these poor little bastards have succumbed to it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The most moral army in the world bullshit. Because all this army and all the other ones use a bunch of woods who think they are really super or some shit. And they didn't defeat us by war, y'all, just to let you know. Yep. So don't get it fucking misquoted. Alright? And the enemy knows that. But these idiots don't know it. Okay? So I ain't gonna say no more. That's enough. Motherfuckers need costumes and all kind of fake ass laws. Or sneaky because if they did it out in the open, the motherfuckers be torn out of frame. And the ones when they do it, it's usually with the educated smart ones who don't create a problem. You know, the weak ones. Yeah. And then if they run across somebody else, they have to create a fake history. Deplorably by chastising and doing dumb shit. Because ain't nothing righteous about them. I think y'all figured that out by now. There ain't shit righteous about them. You know? Yeah, niggas are supposed to accept the pale-skinned Jesus like something existed beforehand, which is a lie, because they feel so, but they can't accept the dark skin. That shows you who the more powerful is compared to who's actually the weakest. And I'm gonna leave that as that. So I'm gonna say, well, it's because of the conditioning. Man, most motherfuckers ain't want to accept that shit. Y'all must not have been around all the churches in the 60s. A lot of them motherfuckers had niggas up there. They refused to put some fake ass pale-skinned Jesus. Some of them didn't call him Jesus. They called him Emmanuel. Y'all should remember that. Not that Methodist with these new fraternity boule ass goofy niggas. Alright? Half of them homosexuals. Alright? Not them. You can go back and study the history on them. And they ask, whoa, damn, why did W.B. Du Bois and all of them, how come they didn't accept Christianity and all that? Well, you got to look at what they really accepted, and what they played with, and what they were really doing. And that's a whole nother narrative, you know what I mean? You got to see it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. I think that's enough, whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Whatever the fuck I'm rambling on about. You know what I mean? I know. With me, it's not about crayon colors and shit. With y'all, it is. And if it wasn't, I wouldn't be mentioning this shit. Because a lot of you haven't really moved on beyond it. It still comprises mostly of your conversations. It's the fact that it's driving most of the stupidity you see today anyway. And it was easy to control with a bunch of idiots who don't even know their real pass. And they think they're better because groups, certain organizations allowed certain things to go one direction, not the other. Yep. You know, when I was in the military, it's funny, now light-skinned folks are, and they're starting to tell more stories about some of the greatest, bravest brothers we've ever had. But whenever something came around and we knew we were 4 or 5 men underground, you know, undermanned, compared to most shops, this is what our attitude was. Let's go and do it and get it done. I bet you we could beat everybody else. That's what I call power. That's what I call strength and character. That's what I call the hero mentality. It doesn't matter the job. Okay? And them the same ones given any other kind of job would overcome it. Now, a lot of them don't make it in the Special Force because some of them, they get them out of there. Y'all don't know how many guys I talked to were going in, how they got a little more water. If they could swim, how they were pressed and pressed. A little more than what was required to get them out. And people don't believe it because nobody wants to research the stuff. But this is the world we're dealing with. It's typical of them. You know who. All right? And until people realize it and get their act together and stop being fucking stupid, we won't have the same commonality, which makes, you know, the stupid trait that most people operate and move on. And I know that sucks y'all, but it is what it is. I didn't write the book on the shit. You know what I'm saying? My badass knees. I didn't write the book on it. But the book is there. Okay? It is definitely there. Whether you like it or not. Excuse me. Oh, relax, dudes. Shit. Really ain't. This is something else. That is not black mold. That's just green and blue. I don't know what the fuck that is. No, serious. That's. I don't know what that is, but it wasn't there before. I don't know what that is, guys. I get to paint the forward when I do that in the front. I don't know what that is. I hope it ain't micro nanos digging their way in the wood and stuff, and anytime it's triggered to come on, it destroys and eats shit up like War of the Worlds with, you know who, Keanu Reeves. And everything that motherfucking thing touched, it just dissolved it. Don't tell me I gotta start digging out wires and everything electronics and start building some shit to offset this goofy shit. Cause I ain't coming to do all that. It's fucking weird. I'm just saying, guys, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know everything. Alright, so don't get it twisted. I really don't. I don't know everything at all. Not shit, pretty much, mostly not, to be honest with you. Alright? No, I'm not gonna roll that out. That's just stupid. Remember, it's mold killing prime, goddammit. And it spreads pretty good. Oil too. So, you know. Let's touch this shit up. I got to finish this over here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Slip down in there, yeah. You see that little mole mark right there? There you go. Oh yeah, baby. Get it? There you go. Get in there. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You like that, right? Oh yeah. Shit, I'm gonna have to cook some lobster and shrimps after this with some filet mignon. Brussels sprouts and braised asparagus, goddamn. Oh yeah, you like the way that go up in there, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh, let me get the little hole right there with the triangle spot. Yeah, there you go. We got damn, I don't know if that. I'm gonna bring it from the top and let it drizzle on down. Let the prime ain't going in the hole right there. We go. Let's get that one right down. Damn it, y'all minds better get right. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all minds better get right. I'm talking about painting and all these places where I gotta insulate. It's gonna be a hard little job, but where I'll be able to get it done. You know what I'm saying? They're like, wait a minute, I can't. What are we looking at? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's just building and stuff. He's just like he's painting. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll figure it out, man. Yo, man, this stuff is like potent, man, like powerful, like whoa and stuff. All right, that's good enough right now. All right, so let's get this started. Okay. Oh, shit. I feel like wearing your ass. All right. Let's get this box real quick, huh? All right. That's what I figured about too. Gets it right up in there. Oh yeah, drizzle on down, baby. Drizzle on down. That's what we need right there. There we go. Drizzle on in there. Oh man, that's good right there, boy. Hell yeah. Heck yeah, man. Alright, let's get this one. Oh yeah, that's that right there. Okay, one more. Yeah, that's right. All right. That's beautiful. Okay. I don't need it all perfect. I just need it on there. Splat it up on there. Let's get two of these bad boys up in there. Yes, Lord. A little bit more right there. There we go. And we gotta get that. Start getting that fiberglass in there, and get that deck up on that mug, y'all. You know what I mean? Get that deck up on there, and then we'll start framing the birthing compartment out. I really want to have everything so I can do it all in one day, but yeah. Let's get this one all swoopy boppy up in there. Just like that there. Oh my goodness. Get the glue out the way, Red. Get the glue out the way, man. Get a little more up in there. There we go, right there. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, you can't beat that. Excuse me. I might need a little more to get a little drizzle going on the side there. What's going on? Get up in there. Get that drizzle up in there. There we go. On the bottom. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. That's about sums that up. Sums that up a little bit. Yes, sir. That about sums her up right about there. Sure enough. All right. Well, that about sums that up right about there. Yes, sir. Sure enough. good golly Wally. She was raising the hell. Oh, her name was Magnus. It's a girl named Michelle. Okay. Now I got paint splatting up everywhere, man. That's a little more, just a little more. Then I'm in that corner there. Drizzle on the back, baby. Drizzle on the back, baby. And drizzle on the side. A drizzle on the side. A drizzle on the drizzle, 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 and a drizzle, drizzle, drizzle all the way down. Kill them molding down. Yeah. La, 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 la. A little bit right there. Ooh, child. Someday we'll walk together and we'll get it undone. Someday when the water's much brighter, oh yes we will. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, damn fly. Can I get my little fucking Quinn and motherfucking Marvin White, you know, Marvin Gaye and Barry White? The fuck on, huh? You just now we got spider webs. Where you at, you dumb bastard? You don't start till sundown, cuz. No, spiders be doing their job, though. I ain't gonna lie. They might be eating everything. I don't like messing with them too much. Unless they get on top of me. Then I look at them, and if they climb off, they cool. But the big ones always seem want to look me right in my face, right on my chest, like they're challenging me. I don't know what the fuck that's all about, man. I really don't. I mean, hands up, out of my eyes, on them mugs as big as my hand, sitting on my chest with their hands up, like I farted out my mouth on this. I don't know. I done got to the point where I just knock them off me. I don't kill them or throw them out or nothing, man. There's 2 tarantulas in there now. They don't even bother me now. It's like they done made their point. Like, nigga, we saw what you did with Mother Snake, and no, man, she snapped at me all the other time. I stepped on her by accident. She ain't buy me or nothing. I just told her don't come back in there, and every time I turn around, there she was with her drawers and the panties and the britches, just coming in like, and then looking back at me. How the hell? How a snake gonna come in? You told, and you know it was a female, had to be all hard-headed. I ain't abusive, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, don't come in here, man, because I don't know, you might come and be on me one night and I move and you instinctually bite me. And then I got my snake kit right there, and I got to suck blood out and make lesions and cuts, and then I got to deal with you. And I don't want to do that, because I'd rather put you in a safe place. But this, I don't believe in zoos and all that. Yeah, I just got to take you way out there, and every time I throw you out further, she kept coming back. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shit. I'm going to hit that a little bit. I know I got up top there. Yes, Lord. I got to grind that. Oh, no, that's with a water heater cooler right there. That's okay. That's just ink. I think the ink got wet. And yeah, you know what? The ink on the wood. No, I know what that is, because I did the other side of this. I can see it. Like, why is it on the 2 sides? Damn, that's kind of weird. And the dirt's still blowing up there. I got to get this thing covered. I got to get this thing insulated. I just don't have the money. I got to get it insulated. And yeah, get this. I got to get it insulated, y'all. And oh no, I'll get it done. So I'm not sweating. No, far from it. All right, slow. Ah! Yeah, don't go everywhere. On me is one thing, but that's cool. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. That's, oh yeah, let's get all that in there. I know Black Mold, you're probably from the air and all this, what these dumb motherfuckers is doing. They fuck everybody up slowly. So one day when everybody, them trucks come around, they just liquefy and throw the bodies in the back and liquefy them. I mean, that's what I heard my man saying he's a truck driver. I can't say what kind of truck driver he is, but he said, "Oh no, man, that's something. That's." He said it's not even new. I was like, "You got to be kidding me, bruh." The liquefaction. Who showed the cartels? I mean, think about it, guys. War of the Worlds, the machine was taking the bodies and liquefying them and terraforming the soil to create a different dystopia, not the one that you're used to. Yeah. Don't you wonder why? I mean, they always put it in a movie and tell you, all right, whether they're doing it or they're going to do it. You guys just don't figure it out. Like I said, intercontain, show them to their face. And we have enough fools running around, they'll all be arguing with each other. Yeah, that's why I don't even do all that. It's funny. But they're going to have that whole team of foreigners running around, they already trained in it, snatching y'all's little limp-ass bodies up, throwing y'all in the damn back of the machines and choppers and chippers and all that. And yep. Yes, sir. Pretty damn clever, but right in y'all's face, man. That's why I laugh. I laugh at the people who don't mind this, that, and the other, but they don't want to be supportive. You know why? I just laugh at them. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. Let your little emotions and feelings and your stupidity fuck your head up, which you want to hold on to. Oh, man. Oh, this is fun. Oh yeah, this was pretty moody, guys. The top wasn't. I'm gonna hit the top too for those who are inquiring. I'm gonna definitely do that. Okay. I got a little mold here. This mold kill, I don't have to go crazy. Oh shit, red. I should have bought. You know what? Let me bring this thing up here. That's all mold paint anyway, and that's good. I got to go on Veterans Day to get this and buy it cheap because I'm gonna need more. Shit. I'm afraid in the bedroom out with this, so it's fine. It's fine. Now, two of them I need curved more than what they are, so I didn't do the border thing. I was going to take it over there and do it, but I'm going to allow pressure and the weather, the fact that it won't be closed in all the way to get it where I need it, where it needs to bend at. I just got to get them both pretty much the same degree. The rake or the, you know what I'm saying? The kind of cant with a curve there. So, yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and set them up right now. Yeah, da, 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 da. There we go. That looks good. Oh, yeah. Material. I don't know what it is though. Get that up in there. Okay. That's gonna be my mouth. It flings. It comes because it's getting on the back, so it's nothing to nothing to hold it or hide it. You know what I mean? So we'll get that from back there. And I'm not trying to take a breather and just let it go. All right. Black. Is that green? That's black. Yeah. Okay. I think that is more. Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's covered up good. Fly to my mouth, fly to my hand, they get knocked away anyway, don't you? You tell that fly. And we get to get these right here. That's gonna be a window. Smaller one, but that one as well. So, all right, let me go get up under this damn thing. You know, I think this spider has found a good spot, but I think it retarded too. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. I mean, for real. I mean, it is open. I mean, all is a who is, right? You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and paintbrush this. I'll get underneath when I pull the second batch out because I need to get some more work done right quick. Okay? Let's get that plywood and get it situated where it needs to be at. All right? It's kind of drying out a little bit. Yeah, this gets mold on it. It's got little spots where it is. So before I even cover this up, or I got to cut this out and that out too. But before I do that, I got to paint all this because the mold, yeah, as weird as it is, it gets here. Oh, that's good. It's not crazy, but this is not green or blue. This is actually like, I don't know, maybe. Ain't no telling what it might be, but it looks like black mold to me. You know, that's what I mean. That's what it looks like. I mean, maybe somebody come and test it and be like, "No, Red, what it is." And I've been looking at some things that transpire or happen other than black mold, you know. But sorry for the light. I'll move it to get the light up. All right. But like I was saying, you know, like there's some things that look like black mold. It's not always black mold, you know. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a few things. If y'all pull it up, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit this right quick, and then we'll chat right quick. And wait. Ooh, wasting the stuff, Red. Well, I'm not wasting. It's going everywhere it needs to go, but not everywhere where I need it right at the moment. And I had to move it. I see the light's not really in it too bad. Okay. I wasn't gonna go down and take a shower today. I took one 2 days ago, but what's it called? But I'm about due for the paint and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's beautiful. Hell yeah. Without a touch. Yeah. I got one more thing before I back these up. I'm gonna have to rinse this, but I don't want to do it over here. I'm just gonna go where I can get it somewhere there's not a whole lot of animals eating from it and give it a good, so it can become a little spongy. It's going to have to hit it a couple times, but I'll probably have to get this. Probably have to get another one because honestly, the sponge. I mean, I have another one actually. I think it's in the back of the truck. So I'm gonna use it one more time to get the rest of what I was talking about, and it's gonna stay moist just like this. It'll be good to go. All right. The paint in here is not dried out either, so yeah, we got a nice little wrap around. There's no hole in the plastic. Well, big enough to do damage to dry it out, per se. All right. And this, I'm not even gonna rinse this because I pretty much used everything. So I'm just gonna let it sun dry. That way we can finish off the front, all the top parts, get these done, okay? And these last two right here. And then we roll all that out, on the sides and everything, because mold gets there. And then we clean all this out, and that's it, real good. And we give this a 1 down, and then we touch up the door, which I sanded. It fits good too, y'all. So right now, I need to go ahead and get that bottom, what you call it in. So let me get the battery for here. Okay. I'll set it up. Is it sit over here? Yeah, right here. I think I moved it on. A lot of stuff here. Unnecessary stuff, actually. Oh shit, it's right here. Dummy. Sheesh, good Lord have mercy. Got dang fiberglass, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Bring that from here. I'm gonna push that in the bag. Yep. 1.5 inch. Oh, shit. Get some room. Clothes get wet. Put these in the room. Damn, she got wet. No, it didn't. 2 inch. 2 1/3. We'll just use the needles. Alright. You want that to get wet. You know, guys, I can use that. I'll get used soon. Just want to get this 2 inch ribs here. I need that. No, hold on, we're going to do the 2 or 3. I think we'll go with the there's 3 up there. Can we go 4 inch? I forget. Oh, it's just plywood. So it's got to be external onto them. Let's use these. No, not the 2. There we go. 1, 2. There's the 3rd one, that partner. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness you ain't missed a hole, right? Shit. Yeah, you accomplishing that, bro. Okay. Oh yeah, we sanded those lightly, but there's a lot more going on over there, so I want to go ahead and put them up top when I'm done up there. And yeah, so I want to get the insulation up there and put the deck down, but I need to paint the front. The deck's going to go all the way forward, and we're going to this is the first thing we're going to do tomorrow morning. Okay, all right, well, let me do this and then I'll explain to you. I'm only putting the second one. I ain't putting the third one yet because I really need, if this is lined up, then I'll be able to use my my chalk line and make sure it's perfectly when I do the third one. Okay. I didn't go down today. I didn't go down there, y'all, and break down the damn sauna. It's that quick. I was looking for the damn jackets that go in, but fuck, I don't know. I'll tell you, man. Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get it lined up as straight as possible. All right. What? There we go. That little trick. All right. Put it dead in the center. All right, and the door is a little angled, so that's why I said the third one I ain't gonna put on yet, because the way because of the contortion, which is about a quarter to a half an inch in a couple of places, it kind of gives the door, it fits on that perfect, but it's just, it gives that offset from it being out in the weather. So I compensated for it when I put it in. All right, so see, you can see if I take this off, you can see there's 3 holes kind of roughly back here. Okay, they're right kind of just a little offset from the ones that are in there by about 1/4 of an inch. that would give it perfectly line with this. The only problem is, remember I was going to take this off? There's a lean kind of like this. So what happens is that changes it so where it's not directly straight down. So when I put that on there and I screw it in, I'm still going to have that good freedom of opening, which I can't do it because I'm not taking these out to do that, because I got to put the plywood up, got the insulation, get that in there, chopped up in there, glue, right? Put the top plywood on top. I don't care about rain and all that. It'll come back this way. And then start framing it out. Regardless of that, that offset, it's like, I call it artist, like, you know, the chef put their toe on it. Some like it a little salty, some like it less salty. Some like it kind of sweet, and some like it a little more bitter. So it's like, it's straight, but it's got a little bit of cant, which is perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't stop or rob it of anything. It actually gives, it's a benefit for it, actually, I think, you know? So it's mostly treated, okay? Mostly. We're still gonna run around the edges again, and then hit that with the foam. Long before the plywood goes up, it's gonna hit it and let it foam, but we ain't gonna shave it or nothing. That'll be when we get ready to do the other things that we have to do. So all the foam around that and all that, you'll see it, okay? It's not hidden. It's gonna be right there. For a little more water protection. I didn't go up on the very top. My top is not reinforced like that with 2x2s going straight across. I have a 2x4, which is balanced, but it's not the strongest point. I didn't section off and all that kind of stuff, as spars, whatever you call, braces or whatever the fuck. I didn't do it because I wanted to fill it with mostly insulation. Now I can go up there. All right, it's a 1/2 inch plywood, and it has a 2x2, which is also holding it very sturdily, strongly, and a 2x2 here, which is also supporting it. Besides the other 2x2, all of it is supporting it, and it's strong. I am going to have to go up there because I have to take the jig and I have to run it down the tops of the sides where the trim, the overlapping trim, is going to go once I get everything fiberglass, resin and fiberglass, sand it, resin, fiberglass, resin until it hardens and sands it until it's smooth. All right. And then that paint, that dang rubberized paint. There's a thick one. I don't know how much it costs. I know I saw it. And that's, the roof's going to be hit with that as well. Especially because of my solar panels and stuff like that. Once I get those. All right. Right now, that's unimportant. Right now is getting all this. Now I have to, just see this one right here? I have to pull that off. I have to change it right up under the board, which brings a little more strength, tension back up. So I have to screw those out. That's another thing. So probably in the morning, if I don't go live, I'll probably knock that out around 5 or 6 o'clock when it's a little light out. Just pull it out, get it repositioned, flip it, put 2 new holes, fill the other ones with wood putty. I don't care if it's dry or not, and get those drilled and put back up there. And I'm going to use the what's called underneath to hold it up. And then once that's done, I'm probably going to leave it there until I get the whole thing framed out, which is going to add a little more strength to the whole thing, and hopefully bring it that 1/2 inch back over this direction. If not, it's fine the way it is. I adore it. I respect it. Okay. So yes, plywood's going to go here. Plywood's going to go over there. Plywood's going to go over there. I actually thought I had one, but it's not high enough. So that's going to be a whole nother thing where I have to have this one I could use for it, but that wasn't for that. That was for that little curve right there that I had to fill in and everything else. I wanted it just like that, because when I get that situated the way it's supposed to be, it's going to be beautiful with lights, and I can sit a couple of things right there while it's closed. So when people come in, they're like, holy shit. And I want cushion going all over in those corners. Nice thin cushion. I'll probably have to, slap something together, hand stitch some shit and put it, with material from, Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever, plenty of them. And I know how to sew and all that. So when we get there, we get there. I'm actually going to have to make a goddamn bed. I'll be sleeping with all my little crap that I've been sleeping on up there, minus the cot. Let me get this and finish my, what you call it here? A lot of building has to go on here, guys. A lot of building. It doesn't seem like it. That's why I'm Figuring out the time. Obviously, if I actually had the Fiat, like really had it, I could have built this a long time ago. And I mean, I would stay on it, like I said. Yeah. You know? Supposed to have one more damn green tea. I ain't gonna make it, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Anyway, let me chat with you guys. So I can get out of here and do what I gotta do. Solar panels at 98%. I was gonna have it charging this up, but screw all that. Alright. That was a nice little. I was doing some stuff before I came on live. Before I went live, I was like, let me go ahead and I like to get some things done. And it wasn't so much the heat, it was just I was really looking at what needs to be accomplished, what needs to be done. Hey Tom, what's happening? The strongest point is the smallest point. From hitting you. Thoughts are the best unless you want a message and you sleep next to the train. We ain't doing all that. I just got to go react, usually quiet. Oh, Mac. Great fan of Red and CI. Appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, we don't want to say his goofy name. It is going to be covered in flies again. I have noticed. Cool. Hey, Sneeze. Oh, well, we got Tom Neese. Oh, what's going on? I just know that pretty soon you're all to change out the Bible, the BBL. Boy, shut up. Appreciate it. I have to learn how to do it with smoking yeesh. Woo! I start with chicken, pork, beef, and turkey, still eating fish. Awesome. I mean, I still got some shit, but yeah, I want to get to a point where I can grow my goddamn shit. Well, it's not mine, but grow what's meant for us. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to circle jerk and be like, look what we got, you can have it. When I was on the res and I had that going, I didn't do that. I was like, hey, you want some? You want some? I harvested corn a little late because of the water and the heat. And I knew I should have plucked it a week before, and a week makes a difference. That's why you really got to follow harvesting patterns. And if you don't, you're going to be getting corn. It's a little hard. And it's probably best for growing or milling down, into a corn mill of sort, or flour, you know what I mean? But yeah, cheese and milk and eggs, though. It's kind of last week. I just thought eating fish, no thought of it. It's coming from animals, plant-based, fruit residue. Yeah, everybody knows. You can do last window with insulin. I know, that's what I'm looking at. But I still want to have the screen. There's the last window with the screens. What's the name? What's the guy who he lives out, the one he built in his truck? He done built 3 of them. His father's a carpenter. I gotta look him up again so that way I can go ahead and put his name out and share his videos. He's pretty good. I like what he's done. You know what I'm saying? 7 grams in the house. What's going on, man? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That's good. Baby girl, peace, God. That's what's up. What's going on, beloved? Excuse me. Whew. Hey, who I have you? That's Echo. What's going on? What's happening, Hermano? I usually have my headphones and okay. Yo, DeAndre, what's cracking, y'all? So, all the open places, and I'm not sweating them right now because, like I said, plywood. I can actually go get the plywood and put it up there right now and just weight it down. But then I don't want to do that. I want to have it sitting by ready when I get the fiberglass all up in the 4th, well, the 3, because one I'm gonna build a draw. I'm actually gonna build a draw that comes out the long way, about 3 inches, 2.5 inches deep, where I can put like certain things, maybe even compartmentalize. I don't know. We'll see. And the cabinets. While I'm down there, I'll just sit up one weekend and build 1 cabinet, probably or 2, and then my thing is being able to purchase the resin, the 2-part resin, and pour my tables. But they gotta be poured right, so I'm gonna need my sink, which I don't have, and a couple other things which I don't have. but I know the measurements, yet I would prefer to have the sink to tape it off. So I don't have to be doing that arduous hard cutting. And besides, the sink is going to be in linoleum covered. It's the poured part's going to be actually next to it. So, you know, it's, you know, for cutting, this, the beautification, and also being a hard point. I got to run that jig and get a lot of these, what we call Irish pendants on clothes. The little tag-alongs and things hang on that aren't required to be there. So I'm going to be putting the strength test to the top. I wanted to wait until I got the shower installed. It's not primed. Otherwise, it'd be in there. Because everything is going to go, I can't put no floor down until that thing is in. And then, because I'm going to pour resin in there also to make, and with the drainage point and all that. And that's the tricky part, is the sloping. So I watched how they've done that with kind of a plastic mold, weighted like a little bubble thing, and how they poured it and they pushed that in there and they weighted not too heavy and they let it hard, and then they got to pull it up. I don't know if, I forget what they had on. I don't know if they rubbed it down with something. Well, I'll make sure I know before I get to that point. So whatever I'm going to use, I think it's going to be wood that gives a factor. You know what I mean? And when I put that on there, I want that very design with the drain points running to the middle, and then that goes to a point where T put all the PVC pipe over there. So I'm going to get one small. I don't have a pipe cutter like I used to, but I'm going to saw that piece off that's going to be for the drainage going out, so I can get the right leverage and the right line. So when I pour that, we know that, you know, I'm going to have to get some runners or whatever, the things, the level spacers, in case I park somewhere that's uneven because of the drainage. But I want to get it right where the drainage is actually lower. So no matter which way it is, it'll go in there and drain out regardless. Or I'll be in that mug, you know, give it a little electric sump pump or something from a fishing tank or some shit, and it'll be figured out. But I want to have that while I'm down there. I want to get that done, because that's where I'm going to be taking my showers. And my showers are going to be military showers, you know. Get wet, soap the important parts, rinse off, and then oil up. And, you know, and that's simple. I could do it with I used to go to Christian retreats, you know, with all veterans and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of them, you know, we didn't believe it, but we go to support one another, guys missing limbs. It was just like a whole, you know, like 5 days. You know, you got your preachers and all that shit. Didn't bother me. I'd ask the hard questions, but we had guys missing, you know, limbs, some guys in wheelchairs, and everybody had to work together. Some guys had to shower every day. But me, I go behind the old van that me and my boy had the what you call this on the back when we open it and we're chilling and shit and barbecuing. I had my tent set up. I had a 4-man tent for my personal self. And they had big tents where everybody could actually have like a little separate little visor they can all be in. I had my own. So I would go and we have a gravity shower. That's what it's called. And we would hang it off the back of this little thing on the back of the, from the van to the door. And it's like a little, you know, a little shower head. And over here, we had a little thing. We turn it like you see in the hospital. And the water would come down and hit you. Get showered, washed up, turn it off, soap up. Nobody can walk around. Both doors open. We got another shower thing that you can't see through going down. All you can see is our feet. And so when we shower, you can see when he's in, everybody can see, oh, Tito, you know, Tito over there, my boy Puerto Rican, you know, Tito. Tito, you're ready, I'm done. All right, I'm in. You know, we go over there, we got a little motherfucking, you know, our letter. You know what I'm saying? And we go over there, I go over there and get mine. Everybody else driving a mile, 2 miles down to the damn, what you call it, the bathroom with all the showers. Everybody like they're in prison. No, man, I ain't trying to stand around at a Christian retreat, motherfucking niggas looking at each other, ball sacks and asses. What the hell? And even the preacher was laughing his ass off. I said, nah, we good over here. We got the roll over here, the van out in New York. We got the van over here. We good. Y'all, all right. We'll be having the chicken and y'all motherfucking ham and everything steaks on the grill by the time y'all get back from down there doing your little courtesy, whatever the fuck shower job. But the guys in the wheelchair, they didn't even want to go. They wanted to use the gravity joint, so I could set one up in there. Just you know what I mean. The thing is, they actually have the stuff to catch the water. Unless it's at night and the water's gonna be gone, evaporated. And the stuff that has the water with the electric pump that drives it up, that heats it or cools it and lets it come down. Like that's a lot of things I need. You know what I'm saying? And but it's cool. Those are my personal things that most people will require anyway. But I just want to. It's not just a picture in my head. I want you guys to be able to envision it. Now the plastic part that's going to go in there for the shower. The size of what I'm looking at, that damn thing's like $79 for one sheet of that crap. That's like 3 1/4 inch, maybe 2 of the 1/2 inch plywood. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But that's what it is. And that's what it's going to take. And I want it to be legitimate. I want to make sure that I can clean it and wipe it down with the Clorox. The Pond Sol is what I use to wash clothes. And I like to use Pond Oil when I clean. So I like to stay in that department where I'd rather have orange and lemon or lime citrus with a little vinegar and spray everything down with that to not have the spots. So I'll have the things over a period of time that are more geared towards being natural, organic, and beneficial. You know what I'm saying? What you say is all good. Yeah, that's it. I just like to see. Yeah, but like I stated, y'all, anyone who's helped out, I appreciate y'all more than anything. Because without y'all, I probably just went and got a hotel and then went and got an apartment, y'all. I mean, I make more than enough, I guess you could say, to live at a hotel, you know, a month, a nice one, you know. But I'm not doing that. And yes, of course, I can just get in my truck, got the gas, and go to my house. People look at me like, who's that? With the keys going in there, you know, unwrapping and uncovering. And I don't want no more to go in that house ever. I'm the type of person to go out to the bogs, the swamp, or to the hidden retreats and put a tent up instead of going to my house. I'm just that way. Things are too convenient. Everybody leans on that like, why we ain't. Hey, yo, cuz, you ain't want that right there? That's spicy, man.
You see what?
That's spicy.
Right here?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
Try it out. Hell. And I know that steak was banging, niggas.
I didn't even like it, man.
Oh, you did?
You better get off all that meat.
Oh, no, I hate you for that, but I'm talking about, I know it was flavor. It was good. Yeah, you could have left it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, we all want to. I'm just holding off until. Because when I get down there, I can really, because you know, there's a lot of health joints and all that, right? Oh, because I know there's a lot of helpful joints and shit down there. That's why I want to watch the drugs so bad. Them niggas they can eat healthy like they're in California down in Prescott, man. The fuck? Yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Absolutely. I hear you, man. But that's an option I didn't think of. I do not think it would bother me if I had a woman with a limb missing. Yeah, whatever floats your boat, man. Man, who gives a damn? I mean, if I had one without a leg, I've been with a woman missing a limb. Shit, it didn't change a damn thing. But I just wasn't looking for it again. Damn, I was like, you know, it's messed up when you be like, you know, you getting your Betty Boop on and your Harry Belafonte, right? And then all of a sudden you going, oh girl, and she slips up and says, let me wrap my legs around you. And you stop, you look. What legs? I mean, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know where I'm coming from. I mean, this shit happens, man. You know what I'm saying? My girl was talking about the one in Brooklyn. We working it. You know, we done bumped around the walls and shit like some old goofy ass ghost movie, but we can't do porcelain because she's talking about, I just want to hug you all night. Don't your elevator start acting funny at night? And then we just hang out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, up there. when it's good, and you feel the pulling, like, what you doing? I'm hugging you. Nigga, you trying to put me in a one-arm headlock is what you're doing. That is not a hugging. Like, relax. I got this. I'm holding it. And still that little nub keep hitting me. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to, and it feels so good. She keep forgetting the ghost. Like, she thinks she's locking up on you, know, and you like, and you just feel a thing around here pulling your head one way and the other one jabbing you. Like, nigga, like, what the hell is going on, baby? Relax. Hey, I dig what you're trying to say and do, but you're missing something, baby. And we good. We making up. We compensating. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it wasn't so true, it'd be funny. But anyway, you know, she could go cosplay outfits and she could ride around like a backpack. That's just so wrong, man. That was wrong, man. That was wrong, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, guys. So the first thing again, like I said in the AM, we're going ahead and get the door and stuff painted, get the front of that painted, get the insulation put in there, and put the plywood up. Once the plywood's up, because I'm actually gonna, I might not want to glue it down. I should, but get that up, make sure it's secured in there very well, and then start getting the sidewall pieces cut to fit. Won't have the front, won't have the top, won't have the top for the back on the side of the door, and obviously for all the ones on the inside. We'll get there. We'll get there. So I got 3 full pieces of plywood I'm gonna run out with tomorrow. I use the scraps for whatever I can. And then from there, it's pretty much just building up the cab, making sure it's strong on top. But when I get the plywood, I can go ahead and get it all secured down, no more black mold, to get everything taken care of inside. Get a couple of pop lights, you know, ones we could charge. I get charged on the EcoFlow, slow, you know, and plug into my truck and get the long, slow drip. The Chinese are fucking pathetic as far as ordering and getting parts out. I'm going to start calling the corporation of the Chinese distribution poor quality, low anything. And I wonder why anybody would be afraid to fight a war. I don't believe in war or anything like that. I don't advocate it. But these idiots can't even accomplish the simple fucking things. And it's a damn shame. I want to give a lot of credit to China doing some great things, being a great people, but that's not the case. All their weapons are a copy of ours, used by the Zionists to push it over there and sell it and everything else by your fake politicians. Just like every other country, y'all see the helmets everywhere. You see our uniforms everywhere. You see how they operate and work everywhere. And you got special forces, you would think they're smart enough to go, well, we're not trying to allow everybody to figure out all our shit. Because we have this unification of this United Nations, is the parcel also a part based on it, but you got to remember who else was part of the United Nations when they turned on them. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's all facts. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, appreciate you guys. Appreciate those who share my material. Appreciate the new subscribers. I think there's some people foreign who subscribe because they just want to be able to listen and hear things and not about liking and supporting. I guess watching and supporting. I don't know. But I watched enough videos over the last 3 days to know that the people who are getting thousands of views is a manipulation to call themselves indigenous. Not the brothers we get down with here. They have to interrupt everything. They just can't help themselves. But again, like I stated, they're getting thousands of views talking about pure garbage. And I realize that some individuals, if you're not going to use qualified black out of Africa and all this other garbage, that these people, based on what has been done to them, are very emotional, emotionally unstable, unfit, sadly. You don't have to be a doctor to make that goddamn narrative. That's another conditioning and programming our people need to get the fuck away from. Doctors don't determine if they're not with the best of your, with the betterment and the interests of your health. And the fuck hiding behind a mask and a lie. A lot of people have come to realize that is the case now and what they fucking been dealing with. And based on that merit is the reason why you see certain things happening. And the worst part is they had to let dumb niggas with that Black Lives Matter and them homosexuals and lesbians push niggas into a corner where everybody disproportionately has disdain for them based on the manipulation by the Zionist media and the government affiliates that sit quietly in the back room but allow dumb things to happen because our people still choose to be fucking stupid. Now, if you want to share that, you tell them to go right to 140 fucking 2, all right, and start listening, and tell them they can listen to this part of and if they feel some kind of way, they comment, they can say whatever they want, and I will gladly give them the proper ass whooping they need. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna sign off. Wash this off my hands. And tomorrow we'll paint the last couple of things. We got to build those up, so you'll see me getting some stuff cut and those both in there so they don't look so. And like I stated, when we start getting the plywood at a decent price, I'm with. Obviously, I've worked at Home Depot, but I'm with Lowe's as well. We will get them, and we will hang them, and everything will be A-O-fucking-K. Got a lot of shit to throw away. Tomorrow's the dumpster's open, so besides the work what I got to do, the very first thing is getting all the garbage in the back of that damn truck, and getting it down to the dumpster and getting it the fuck gone. I'm going to keep the models for Olmec's son. I was going to throw them bitches away too. And yes, they're really good ones. Expensive, $35 a model. What the hell you think? But anyway, appreciate y'all. Can you still hear me? Even though I'm about to sign off, you still in here? Because they did their little whoop-de-doop dumb shit. You know how it is. Maybe they were signing out after watching, saying there wasn't nothing all gravy and crazy said. Put a 1 in there, because you guys, I don't know, man. I'm wondering if somebody, I'm just put a 1 in there if you're still here. Because I know it's a hard task to accomplish. Thank you. That was quick. Appreciate you guys. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Yeah, they did a little goofy thing. That means either they left off. I don't know. Whatever. They were so stupid, they know that I'm not the problem. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the low, all right? All right. I'm supposed to go, West Side Cooler is going to have a live. So probably go on that. And I think it's going to be roughly around 7 or something like that. So please be over there, and we're going to talk about something that's pretty decent. Something that I actually spoke upon. All right? And again, to help brother out, the brother's out. All right, it's all right. All right? See you guys later.